Hello, dear souls. How are we all today? Today, a heavier energy runs through my bones. There is fatigue, tiredness, weariness. And a longing for a home that I cannot recall. I breathe deep. Coming back to the center, to the core, to the heart, to Mama Gaia, Pachamama, down in the ground. Breathe and connect back to your soul. There is infinite guidance and wisdom present here for you all, dear ones. You are all safe and you are protected. You are loved. You are cared for. You are supported and you are connected in every now moment to what you would call Source or God, which is love frequency, the love vibration. Beyond separation, it is what connects us all. The energy may feel dense and heavy at times as we are cleansing this earth. So for all the empaths out there, feeling the energies or feeling the heaviness in your lives, breathe deep and release. It is as if you are journeying through a muddy patch, coming towards crystalline waters, and you have been in the mud for so long that it may feel like the fresh waters are piercing your eyes. They may be ringing in your ears, and strange aches and pains and pierces that you're not accustomed to. It is your body adjusting to the higher frequencies and letting go slowly of the denser materials of the third density. We feel the heaviness and the burden and the density. And it is all okay. Always remember, whatever you are experiencing, be it sadness, be it pain, weariness, doubt, these negativities must be experienced, and when you are so ready to call back the light, and you can shine this light to this darkness, to this negativities, to the heaviness, and in the darkness's return to light, there is a completion, a feeling of acceptance. It is as if you are embracing your younger inner child in a warm hug. surrounding your fragility and your vulnerability. For the negativities are the suffering parts of your soul, or the collective, also the negativities of humanity as it has been experienced through the centuries. So come back to the breath when things feel heavy, and remember that everything is temporary. Feelings come through and feelings flow out, they go. All must be experienced for all to be cleansed, to become crystalline. To become crystals, you must put pressure on dirt. So this darkness is condensing, we are molding it, forming it into these crystalline structures. We are becoming crystals, crystalline structures on the surface of the planet, and by bringing the light to the darkness in this way, you clear the energetic grid, the densities that have been stagnating or accumulating. So many of you who identify as light workers or indigo children, crystal children, rainbow children, diamond children, star seeds, or anything of bringing the light to the planet and helping in the ascension process for the evolution of the human consciousness, humanity's consciousness, raising the frequencies and vibrations on the planet. And it has been a very dense planet, and we are shifting now into a crystalline structure. So there are energetic grids running all across the earth, on its surface and in the air. It connects around the atmosphere, and may be termed as the morphic field, or you may term it as the energetic grid, or these are the terms that are coming through. There are more. Those are the only ones that I can say or know of. Yeah, morphic grids or energetic grids, or ley lines, also ley lines. And so just by being here and just by being yourself and exuding this love and this light, and it may not always be easy to feel this when we are stuck in the darkness, but you're never stuck anywhere. It is all a process of growth, and just keep swimming, as the comes up. Just keep swimming, just keep, as Nora says in the fish movie, the little fish animated movie. That's just the song that's come to me. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And that is exactly what you must do. Just keep going, keep afloat. Keep yourself joyous and happy. And if it's hard to be this, that's okay. If you're feeling the dense currents that are running through the earth, that's okay. Just once you come back and tap back into your heart and remember that you are the light that is supposed to shine on this planet, you can begin to bring this light energy to the denser materials surrounding you, and begin to let go of these densities and start to clear up in this way energetically the planet grid. So as we all as individuals begin to do this unconsciously and consciously, more consciously now as more people are being awakened since 2020, and so in this next wave, we could call it, in this process that has been going on for a while now. 2012 was the kind of turning point, shift for the end of the time of darkness and separation and the beginning of the time of unification and light. So in this phase now, darkness eventually has to ebb away. It is being transformed, cleared and purified on this planet as we speak, and we are all taking part in this process in our daily lives, in any moments where we are connecting back to our higher selves. So some tips on how to do this is by breathing, by meditating, by yoga, by dancing, by doing anything that brings you joy and grounding also, such as cooking or gardening or creating, painting or dancing, and however you create. So this keeps you in a flow state, so you can manage to keep your energies up. And so whenever you are feeling low and stagnant, you can simply recall on those activities that lift you up and give you a bit of energy, and you can start to perform that activity, and soon you will feel a bit of a boost of energy. And of course, if you are in a position where you are feeling absolutely exhausted and you need to rest, then that is the time to rest. So it is all just about we're talking about the energy of stagnation, when you're feeling like you can't get out of bed or out of the couch, you've been sitting there or lying there for hours, and you don't know what to do, and you're twiddling your thumbs and you're just feeling stuck. And so in those moments, meditating is a beautiful tool because it will get you focused, it will clear away the denser energies that are there. This is probably what you are tapping into, is these dense energies, which is making you feel a bit dreary and weary. Nice how those words rhyme, dreary and weary. And then once you return to your essence of love and light, once you return to the feelings and sensations of purity, happiness and joy, when you get in your recollection and remembrance of those moments that have been beautiful, for we can get stuck in the moment and feel that it is going on for eternity, but everything changes, and a thought is all it can take to shift your day. So one simple thought or intuitive hit, these messages we are receiving from our higher selves and our guides, they really are there as keys now for all of us to begin to shift quicker out of this stagnation that for many years before 2012 it was very difficult to do, whereas now we can quickly shift our selves to a higher frequency, as we are receiving on the planet more like higher energies, we are receiving higher vibrations, and we are being activated to shine our light on this world and bring happiness and joy in the ways that we can and were meant to on this planet. So it's really waking up to who you are. Do you feel in a call to service, do you feel a call to aid others, to support others, to show others how life can be better, how you can be happier, and this is really where we are going, is into a realm and a place where we can all do this for ourselves and for others. We can lift each other up, and we can lift ourselves up, and we don't need to be running around in fear and hatred and just scared for scarcity in our lives anymore. We can live. How now can we live in abundance? How can we generate first that feeling of abundance, of just pure happiness and joy, and remembering the innocence of youth, even these moments where you just enjoyed something so simple, like the shining of the sun sparkles and between the leaves of the trees, or or how the water glistened in the light, and or the wings of a butterfly so floating by in the air. How these simple things brought such joy to us all as children. So connect back to those things that really lifted your spirits when you were growing up, when you were young, before the conditioning of the world affected you, and how now can you begin to decondition these stagnations, these patterns that keep you blocked out of generating an abundance of energy for yourself and for others. Once we can generate an infinite abundance of energy for ourselves, then we are like an overflowing cup, and it spills onto everyone else around us, and the environment and the energy of the place we're in greatly shifts when we can put our awareness on these higher vibrations and tap into happier and more positive ways of looking at life. So if there is some resistance to any of these messages, then take some time to look within and see what is still tying you to the darkness. Is it the comfort of that pattern or the habit? Because that is leaving the planet, that energy. So it won't last for long, it won't serve for long to just serve yourself and to stay in this warring mentality. But of course we are all here with free choice, so if that is your path and you feel that you still have lessons to learn from that, then of course you carry out your whatever you're going to do. But for more of us, this energy of it is starting to be released. Like, we don't need this energy anymore. So yes, breathe deep and just be in the moment. And if it's difficult, breathe, maybe put some nice music on, maybe reach out for support to someone that you care about or cares about you, and try to just do some type of activity that really brings you joy and peace. If joy is hard, then try for peace. Some nice relaxing music, or taking a walk, or writing something down. Maybe you like to write. Many different ways to ground ourselves back to the moment, back to where we are. Having a look at the sun. Right now it's sunset, so it's a perfect time to actually look at the sun directly. You should never look at the sun directly while it's out in the day, but when it's, I'll try and get the shot of the sun there, beautiful. When it's sunrise or sunset, within like half an hour of it going down or an hour of it, so it's good to look at directly, and that way you just receive a bit more new information, new guidance, new light codes, new ways to awaken. So yeah, I just felt called to make this video. I felt this thought of, it's been quite a heavy day for me, quite stagnant. Not the beginning of the day, but maybe more the later part of the day. And I just had this feeling to make the video as the sun was setting. I just had the idea, this thought of, you are safe, you're protected, and in this voice, like, really caring and full and compassionate in a way where it felt the pain of not feeling those phrases, you know, really emotional. It was like, you are safe, like, I can't say it now the way it felt, but it just made me feel that maybe someone needed to hear it. And it reminded me of the time when I didn't feel so safe, and it can be difficult to feel safe when you're feeling anxious or scared. So I thought to just record, just felt the push, and I didn't know what was gonna come up. Usually that is normal, that is normal anyway, but this time I had a bit of this kind of stutter, like a bit of fear of not knowing what was gonna come up. And because I'm in a more heavier, dense frequency rather than the usual chirpy happy frequency I usually am in the state of mind I'm in to record a video. So, but I felt I pushed past it, and look, already we're at almost 20 minutes. So it's shown me, you know, even at the most dense, heavy moments, that there's still things that you can do that's going to uplift you. See, I'm smiling now, I'm feeling a bit better, feeling a lot better. Looking at the sun and just connecting within again. Where you are right now. We're on this earth. We're here. For everyone who thinks we didn't come here from free will, well, we did. We chose to be here. We chose to come here, and here we are. In all its difficulties and heaviness, there is still beauty and wonder. I mean, just look at that sun, that sky. Wow. I'll go back again this way. I'll go. Okay, I don't know if you can see the moon. There's like a tiny crescent, and then there. Wow. So see the change. It goes from that golden hues to that stunning blue. It's just something else. So. Yeah, amazing. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'll end it here, and I think I have a feeling to post this like now, because I feel like maybe someone needs to hear this message also. It was a very strong pull to make this video. Oh, there's a mosquito chasing me. They always chase me. Okay, time to go inside, I think. Okay. Have a lovely day, evening, wherever you may be. I'm blessed.